So I'm getting ready to put some Christmas lights on my house. I used to have some up on my eave, and I took them down. Got tired of looking at them. And I wanted to replace them with some icicle lights. So that's what I'm doing. Let me show you what I'm doing. I think if I remember right, these are 45 feet long. I got 3 boxes of them. LED decor lights by Olney. And they come in the bag, in this box. You got a couple red ties there, wire ties, hold them together. Now, this is the mess I have right now. You have to unfold them a couple of times. And it's got plenty of wire. So you can go to a plug-in like, I don't know, 12, 15, 20 feet away. So that's not a problem. I'm just going to have to figure out how to stabilize this wire. Maybe I'll staple it up along the edge there. I was going to plug it in up there, have a couple extra outlets, and I still may end up doing that. I'll just tie all this wire together. But the hardest part is untangling all these wires because they're all kind of mixed together. You have to kind of shake it as you pull it up. So you kind of shake it, jiggle it, try to get it to come apart. And you got one strand connected to another strand. So you got to get those broke apart. Like this one right here is connected to something down there. So it's going to take some patience. Hopefully I have enough of it to get this done today. At least one of them hung up here. Now this one's pretty long, so it's 17 feet from here to the corner because I just measured it for heat tape for the roof. And then 3 foot across in front of the door. Then it looks like probably another 8 foot. So hopefully this one will go across the front of the house. And then I'll probably put another one over here. Now I got 3 boxes. So that should be around 120 feet in case I decide to go more. But if I get the front of the house done and maybe that side, I'll be happy. But if you're thinking about doing this, first of all, be careful because you're going to be working on a ladder. Second of all, have some patience because these wires are all tangled together. You kind of have to unstring them and then get up there. Now, I've got these little eye hooks. Let's see if I can show you one. Or little hooks, I guess. They were up there before with the old lights. I don't remember if I put them in or they were here before we bought the house 7 years ago. But I'm going to string those around. And I have those hooks. I think they go all the way around. If not, I'll have to buy some more to fill in. But anyway, I'm going to put some icicle lights up. And first thing you want to do is plug it in. Make sure they work, because if they don't, you don't want to go to all of this mess. And I don't really need it, but it comes with a remote, so you can brighten them, dim them, put on a timer. Now that part I'll like. I guess maybe, I don't think you can change the color, but you can change how they flash and stuff. So maybe I'll do a little video on that later at night, see how that looks. But anyway, that's my project for a little while. I'll keep you posted on how it goes. Well, I got part of the house done. Came to here. Now, you can see I've got them strung out in the driveway. You just kind of have to shake them, wiggle them, and put a little pressure, shake them. Eventually you can pull them out. You have to untangle a few of them by hand. And then when you connect the 2 of them together, you still got this big wad of wire that's going to have to be tied up here. But there's a plug in here, and let me get the cap out of my pocket. So the end I first put up had this cap on it. You just unscrew that. And then the new one has a plug on it. They just plug together. There's 2 prongs and 2 holes. And once you take your time, plug them together, and then screw this cap back down, and that ties them together. Now I'm just gonna bunch this stuff up here so you can't see it, and then I'll continue on here and go as far around the house as I can. So I'll be back. Well, I got 2 strands up and it's almost perfect. It almost came to the end of the eave. It's like 4 or 5 feet short, but it's all right. I hung them on my little hooks, and as you're going, sometimes they get tangled around each other. Like this one might be tangled around that one. So as you're going, just go slow and pull them apart, just shake them a little bit. And like this one's not stretched out, but it's cold outside right now. It's the middle of November. I'm not complaining because it's about 40 degrees and it's gonna hit 50 today, so it's not snowing, it's not super cold, but I don't think you want to do this when it's snowing and blowing and really cold. That wouldn't be any fun. At least now it's above freezing. Like I said, just be careful. You don't want to fall off your ladder. That would not be cool. But at night, you can't hardly see it on the camera, I suppose. I'll come out here tonight and take a video of it. If you've got these remote controls, you're supposed to be able to change different settings, but the first one I tried, I think the battery's dead. So this is the remote. You've got a 6-hour timer and an 8-hour timer, and on and off. There's fade, slow glow, twinkle flash, chasing flash. It'd be kind of cool, I guess, to try the different ones, but right now it's not working. I have to take this off, see what kind of battery it takes. Probably a watch battery, which I have a few. Or I'll try the other remote, see if it works. But I've been wanting to do this for a few years. The other ones were your regular blue, green, yellow, red, gold, whatever, Christmas lights, and they were all right, but I always wanted to put icicle lights up. I see I have a little tangle right there. I'll bring the ladder around here and untangle those. So, because the long ones that are like 1.5 feet have a tendency to tangle, and the other ones, you just have to pay attention while you're going around and untangle them so you don't have to go back. Now the front's easy because it's just one story, but you get on the side here, then you got to go up and down the extension ladder. It's a little more trouble. We get a lot of wind here. I'm just hoping the wind doesn't tangle these all up. I have a feeling it might, but I'll probably just leave them, or maybe I'll take the time to come out and untangle them. But from this end of the house, we do get a lot of wind. Well, thanks for watching. I'll try to, I guess I'll wait to post this till later when I come out here at night. See if I can't get the remote to work. See what the different things do. Thanks for watching up to this point. I'll be back. So I got the lights up. I think they're gonna look pretty good. Now, there's 3 different sets of lights, and there's 3 remotes, and they have a bunch of different settings. There's the off button and the on button, and there's a 6-hour timer, I think, an 8-hour timer, plus a bunch of other stuff. So let's see here. I had them working earlier. I don't know why it doesn't want to work now. Maybe it's got a really weak battery in it. Huh. Earlier, I was turning them on and off and getting them to flash. Well, let's see. I think these batteries are probably shot. Maybe these things are left over from last year, or who knows when. And the batteries just aren't strong. Well, anyway, now you get to see the lights. They look nice. The hardest part was just stringing them out. It took the most time, getting rid of all the tangles. Let's make the house look a little better. Now I have 3 lights on my house and garage that look like that one back there. So I shut them off because they're pretty bright. You really wouldn't be able to see the icicle lights. And I like the way they ended up. This one covers most of this side up to the fence, all the front of the house, and then along the other side. And I definitely like it better than the red and green and yellow and blue lights. Those things have been around forever, and sometimes I think they're kind of cheesy looking. Of course, nowadays with LEDs you can get nicer looking ones, but yep, I'm happy with it. So if you're thinking about putting lights on your house, as you can see, there's just a little bit at the back there that didn't get lights. I'm happy with it. I think it looks nice. I just wish the remotes work. I'm gonna have to go dig through my battery collection once I figure out how to open up these remotes, because I've got a couple different sizes of watch batteries, and maybe one of those will work. Then at least I can turn them on to flashing or whatever. Now earlier, the one starting at this corner and going to the left, those two strands were on the same remote, are the same frequency, so I could adjust those. And the one on the right, evidently it's a different frequency because it wasn't changing, unless it just doesn't work. But anyway, I'm happy with it. I think it looks nice. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.